Have you ever wondered why successful life coaches like Ali Abdaal, Christina Lopez, or Braden Burchard seems to effortlessly build massive and loyal audience while other coaches seems to struggle to get any traction? After studying the most successful life coaches channel out there, I've discovered specific patterns that set them apart. And the best part is that you can apply this for your YouTube channel as a life coach today. Quick proof before we dive in is one of our current clients that we've been helping for his YouTube channel. We've helped him go from averaging 10,000 views to over 50,000 views. So here's some proof. We started working with him around here. He was averaging around 10k, 12k, and then he was at around 85k. He even had a video that went almost viral. Yeah. Anyway, so the first thing that you need, guys, is a great video idea. And the easiest way to find that is to look at what's already working. You can just take a look at your top 5 competitors on YouTube right now and sort the videos by the most popular. And these are the topics that your audience actually want to see. Also pay attention to the videos with both high views, but also that are recently uploaded. Otherwise, it might be outdated topics that maybe worked a few years ago but not anymore. If the idea of your video sucks, the next step I'm about to show you will not make any difference in your views or conversion, so make sure to nail that first step. It's the most important one, guys. But even the best video idea needs this next element to get clicked, and that is the thumbnail. And here I'm showing you 2 thumbnails that are on the same topic. And you can right from the start see that the best one is clearly this one because it's standing out the most. And the reason for that is simply because of the colors. It is the first thing that people will see on your videos. And this one is way too dark. The quality is not ideal, but I wanted to take that as an example of what is actually a great thumbnail and a bad one. So yeah, you can just see on this one that, you know, it's really bright, the quality is really high, but once your thumbnail stand out, then it needs to have some specific type of psychology in it to create curiosity. And for that, it's 70% about the concept. Only 30% is about the design skill. And for that, I have personally experienced this, you know, when I was a video editor full-time, especially at the start. I was also making thumbnails for my clients, I remember, and I was only focusing on making amazing looking thumbnails. You know, I was always so proud of me. The thumbnails looked really awesome, but me and my clients, we noticed that it didn't matter. His views didn't change at all, and it was tough. But I had to admit that at some point that even though my thumbnails that I was creating for him was looking great, it was not working. And the reason for that is because there was not any concept or psychology behind it. Because people won't click on your thumbnail just because it looks great. Now, the truth is that if you want to have a thumbnail that make people click on your videos, it needs to create curiosity. And that is mainly about the psychology of it. So again, let's go back to thumbnail here, but on this one, there is not really anything that is really creating any curiosity, honestly. Yeah, it's just written best future planning. Okay, it's not really interesting, but there you can see there is a line that is exponential, and we can see that, okay, you are here, so the viewer can, you know, picture him in his mind that, okay, I'm here and here's my dream life. So yeah, you know, it's really simple but can be really effective, because in the mind of people watching it, they can picture themselves, okay, this is where I would like to go, and apparently in this thumbnail this guy knows how to make me go to this goal, okay, to this dream life. So it's really subtle, can be really simple, but you have to nail that. And for that, you can get inspiration from different niche. Same thing with the video ideas. Do not hesitate to take inspiration from your competition. Also, you can even take inspiration from people that are not even in your niche. That works also too. But make sure to adapt it to what you are you know, talking about in your videos. Make sure that there is 3-6 word maximum, because people usually, when people see your thumbnails, they will only look at it for like a second sometimes, so you make sure that it's really fast to read. And something that I see often, people write the same thing in a thumbnail than in their titles, and that's a waste of space, because just imagine that, by example, the title, how to take charge of your future, if it was written the same thing, how to take charge of your future, I think you can understand that this would have been a waste of thumbnail, because the thumbnail would not bring anything more to the table, if you understand what I am meaning by that. So use what YouTube is giving you to your advantage. So you can write thing here, but you can also write other thing in your thumbnail, so take advantage of that. Please do not write the same thing that is written in your titles in your thumbnails, okay? And of course, make sure to have high quality picture of it, okay? But your thumbnail needs to work in parallel with this next crucial element, which is the title. Two examples of titles. The two titles are on the same topic. So let's see the first one. How I manage my time, 5 tips to win at anything in life. And the second one, 5 tips for better time management in your daily life. So which one is the best? Of course, the first one. And why is the first one the best? Well, because the two titles are basically saying the same thing, right? But not necessarily. In the second one, it's only talking about the features, 5 tips for better time management in your daily life. Okay, right, but why should you care? Why should your viewer care? That's where the benefits comes into play, and that's why the first title is really great. But yeah, in this title, it's not only talking about the features, but the benefits of it. Again, why should your viewer care about your video, So it's one way of going with the title, but you don't have to do that for every titles, for every videos that you will have. But just know that it's a simple way to make it effective. And something important, keep the title under 50 characters, because otherwise people on their iPhone, on their phone, won't be able to see the whole title. And yeah, make it catchy. And same thing with the other thing. Take inspiration from your competition, guys. Do not hesitate. Everybody is doing that. Just look at what is working and apply it to your own unique way. So now that you've got them to click, here's the element that keeps them watching: the hook. And what is a hook, first of all? For those that don't know, the hook is simply the first line of your video plus the introduction, okay? So this is the first, maybe in a YouTube video, this might be the first 30 seconds of your video, the first minute. And why is that important? Well, it's really popular today to say that people's attention is fried, and they are not entirely wrong, but it all comes down to your competition having a better hook than you. The standards of people has simply become higher in 2025. So now people are expecting from you to not waste their time. They're expecting from you to hook them, to explain to them right from the start why they have to watch this video, why this will make their life better, etc, etc. It depends on what type of video you are making, but for most of you life coaches out there, it comes down usually to that. So something to avoid, it worked out great maybe 10 years ago, but avoid saying this crap. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video because we are going to talk about blah blah blah. Okay, there is not even a hook here, honestly. It's boring. So do not do that anymore, guys, please, because I keep seeing until today, still to this day, I keep seeing people doing that. So please do not do that anymore. And here's 3 types of hook that you can use. There are more type of hooks, but I'm just sharing this in this video. So there is the question hook, by example. So have you ever wondered why some people just work and achieve their goals and dreams naturally while others just can't focus for even 10 minutes on a basic task? So this is one example. The question hook can raise curiosity into people right from the start, because you share with them a question and then they want to get the answer. So that's a great one. Then the statistic hook. 90% of people give up on their dreams before even trying. Here the psychology behind why. So again, this creates another reason of why people will want to stay on your video. right from the start. Also for that, I have something to say. Something even powerful than statistic is stories, sharing stories. Simply because we, as humans, we know, where we were cavemen, where we, thousands of years ago, we didn't have any statistic, to share. The only way we had to share knowledge was through stories. And that's why we absolutely love stories. Even when we are kids, we love listening to stories to our parents, reading stories to us, or we love movies. That's the same thing in marketing, also in sales, and the same thing apply to you for YouTube channel. You are not that special. You also sometimes need, maybe not need, but it can be powerful to share stories when you're trying to deliver a point. So yeah. And then there is a pattern interrupt or / negative hook. So in this example, I didn't wrote it in the right way, but it basically says this morning routine is actually sabotaging your success. And this is really powerful because, again, as human, we are wired in our brain to avoid pain. So right from the start, it can trigger in people's mind this reaction, this curiosity to pay attention. It's also something called the reticular activation system. I could talk about that more another day, but yeah, not in this video. I'm trying to make it as short as possible for you guys. So speaking of keeping viewers engaged, this next element is crucial. That is the script structure. This one is the most crucial element top coaches focus on to keep retention high. Here's the good news. You can use today AI to help you write your scripts, or you can again take inspiration from your most successful competitors. And there are even specific courses teaching this. But I'm going to explain to you quickly, if you are not aware of that, of how to make a great script. I'm going to explain to you quickly what you can do. So the most simple way, the most basic way to do that is with open loops. This is, by example, what Netflix is using, ending each scene with a hint of what's coming next. So that way you are constantly giving viewers a reason to keep watching. So yeah, I just wrote here to explain to you a bit better of how it works. But basically, you first build pressure, you release the tension at some point. From there, you are giving the reward to the viewers that kept watching. And then you create curiosity again, so that it builds again pressure to know the rest. And then you release the tension by giving the reward, and you keep repeating that. So it's really, really easy to do. And by the way, this is exactly what I've been using in this very video that you are watching, guys. And let's talk about quickly what is killing your retention. So rambling without direction, going off on tangents, no clear structure, too much intro fluff, and zero emotional hooks. So make sure to not make these mistakes, especially the emotional hooks. That this is where, having stories is really powerful, by example. But yeah, keep people engaged as much as possible. You can use AI to help you with that. You can buy courses online on YouTube. You can find courses for that. And yeah. And finally, here's what makes everything look professional AF and keep the retention even higher. The video editing. High quality video editing keeps the experience of watching you interesting. If paired with a great script, this is an amazing combo, guys. I was a full-time video editor for a year, and during this last year, I've seen more and more successful online coaches, mentors, invest on outstanding and unique professional video editing for their YouTube channel, which made them stand out immensely from the crowd. So you don't need amazing video editing. With the client that I showed you at the beginning, this is exactly what made his channel grow a lot. At that time, I only offered him video editing, and this is all he needed to blow up his channel a lot. But you don't need to have amazing video editing for your channel, but just make sure to outsource this to a video editor, because most likely this is taking you quite some time. I know how long it can take to edit your videos. But if you have a clean professional look, it can be a really simple type of video editing. It can be really great with the retention and making your channel looks more professional. I've seen also a few life coaches only, having high quality editing only during the intro, and then from the rest of the videos, there are no more editing. So that also works great, to keep people hooked right from the start. Remember the hook that we've talked about. You can pair that with great video editing too. And also make sure that the audio quality is great, and same with the video quality too. But I understand that implementing all of these elements can take time that you could be spending with your clients. And that's exactly what me and my team are taking care of, from the video ideas, the thumbnails, the title, the script, the video editing, the scheduling, and even the uploading, so that you can avoid wasting your time on all that boring stuff and just focus on helping and coaching even more new people that will come to you on autopilot thanks to your YouTube channel. So if you'd like me and my team to help you implement these strategies and create this YouTube channel that consistently attracts your ideal clients, click the link in the description to book a call with me, and we will have a chat to see whether me and my team can help you with that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!